Strong reservations from key ally JDU over pitting a candidate against UPA nominee Pranab Mukherjee today forced the NDA to defer its decision on the presidential election. At a 2-hour inconclusive meeting of the NDA, JDU is believed to have disfavored a fight against Mukherjee because of his stature. BJP, though, is said to have been keen on backing former Speaker P.A. Sangma, who has been propped up by BJD and AIADMK with an eye on the 2014 Lok Sabha polls. After the meeting at BJP leader L.K. Advani's residence, NDA convener Sharad Yadav said more discussions were needed to arrive at a right decision. Division in the NDA on the issue also came to the fore, with Shiv Sena skipping the meeting. Prior to this meeting, BJP core group again met this morning to form up a strategy for the NDA meet.
NDA to discuss the presidential polls took place earlier today at house of senior BJP leader L.K. Advani in the capital. Sources have told NDTV that the BJP is keen to name a candidate and go ahead with a contest for the post for president. However, another NDA ally, the JDU, is not keen to put up a candidate against Pranab Mukherjee. But the official statement coming from the BJP after that NDA meet took place was that everyone had put their views forward and time was still needed to make the right decision. More meetings would take place, and the man in charge of trying to get the consensus going was L.K. Advani.
Well, since you've asked me, as you know, from this very building, the Secretariat here at Bhubaneswar, I'd announced for the Rashtrapati candidate of my party, for the presidential candidate for my party, the Biju Janata Dal, our party, is Shri Sangma. Shri Sangma, I'd said, and I'm sure all of you know it, is a very distinguished person. He served in many important positions for our country, for our nation. He has been the Honorable Speaker of the Lok Sabha. I was an MP when he was in that position and heard him, and of course we were all so impressed, and indeed as MPs we understood his erudition, his education, the high intelligence of the gentleman, Mr. Sangma, who is the candidate of my party.
अभी और इस मामले में सही फैसला करने के लिए एनडीए के सभी चीफ मिनिस्टर्स जो हैं उनसे भी और राष्ट्रपति चुनाव में बाहर के लोगों से भी चर्चा करके आगे किसी समय पर फिर बैठक करके फैसला करेंगे.
I'm still in the race. I have made an appeal to all political parties to support my candidature. Since NDA meeting was scheduled for today, I spoke to many of the NDA leaders yesterday till late in the evening, appealing them that they should extend their support to my candidature. I have talked to Mamata Banerjee day before yesterday late in the evening, and I have appealed to her also to support my candidature. She was insisting on Dr. Kalam. I said Dr. Kalam had opted out of the race, therefore you should support.
Sangma remains defiant, perhaps gathering his strength from the fact that the NDA meet is inconclusive and that there is still some scope, still some room for negotiations, and that he can go and appeal to NDA leaders, NDA chief ministers of various states. That is what he will be doing over the next 1 week. As far as Sharad Pawar is concerned, he has said that he's really not answerable to him in a way because he is not an NCP nominee. The NDA meet was inconclusive. To contest or give consensus to Pranab Mukherjee's candidature. That was primarily the question that the NDA leaders discussed. But the question was who can really take on Pranab Mukherjee, because the signs have really become clear from APJ Abul Kalam that he is not really keen on a contest until and unless he's ensured a complete majority of over 50% in the Electoral College.